4. What do you got for me?
Well, as a lot of people know, we have not seen this matchup for the last 2 years. These two teams were matched up with championships 2 years ago, have not faced off since. So I think a lot of people are wondering what's changed in these two teams, what different changes have been made to lineups and things like that. So it should be really interesting to see how this goes this time around.
On the line first, it's going to be Magnum PIMP for the Gatekeepers.
And TJ Binkley, one of the big changes that's been made in Magic City's lineup is the addition of TJ Binkley.
And just like that, Magnum PIMP is going to be your lead jammer.
Magic City putting up the wall to try and keep him loose and taking number 3 Chuck Bass at the back. And he's going to go ahead and call that off.
So a whole lot of work and only 1 point to show for it.
I think both teams know this is going to be a hard battle.
Yes, it is. These two teams very evenly matched. So now on the line, number 11, Debaucherous Prime for the Gatekeepers.
Looks like he's up against Jeremy Strecker for Magic City. Strecker, of course, fresh out of his Team USA tryout. Debaucherous coming out the outside, running into number 42. That would be John Whitehall, and he is not able to get through. Jeremy Strecker picking up lead jammer status. Debaucherous Prime still stuck in the back of the pack.
Debaucherous Prime still working his way through his initial pass. And we have our first power jam as Street goes to take a seat. So now Debaucherous Prime goes to work.
That is his first pass, so this will be his scoring pass coming up. He's going to come up around the back. Looks like the Gatekeepers are scoring the pack. Chuck Bass and John Whitehall taking him on, but Debaucherous staying on his post-up, doing a great job of getting past Chuck.
And that will be a 5-point grand slam for Debaucherous Prime.
Work on the part of Debaucherous Prime.
Well, this is a long match. No sense in doing anything dangerous. Just take the points as they come.
Keith Frazier giving Debaucherous Prime a big push out, and he is going to go to the penalty box for that one. Debaucherous Prime backing way up again and having no trouble getting around Andrew Brown on the inside.
So only 4 points as Rumbledore motions a no point, no pass. That's right, there is no lead jammer right now, so this will go the full 2 minutes.
Prime, they're not able to push him down. He's just staying flat on his face.
So a big, looks like 18 points scored by Debaucherous Prime on that jam. And 8 points for Jeremy Strecker coming out of the box.
Mike Coward up against what looks like Shango Fleck.
You can find them online at zapwebworks.com.
And now back to the action on the track. As I mentioned before, Shango Fleck up against Mike Coward on the line. Coward just coming off of his ACL injury. He's back for Team USA tryouts, which went really well, I think. Which are the gatekeepers for the Team USA tryouts?
Yes, there were 10 gatekeepers at Team USA tryouts. I believe 6 or 7 of them are still awaiting whether or not they made the team or not.
Okay, so we don't know that as of yet.
Yep, we do not know that. We don't know when that will be announced. We assume here in the coming weeks we should know. I understand there were a lot of video submissions that they still had to go through.
Okay, it looks like Special Defender having a conversation with the officials.
in just a moment. And we are back in action.
Tango back on the outside of Christopher Smith. Christopher Smith trying to take him on, but he does make lead jammer. Very nice there.
Matt Kill and Neil Death Experience doing a nice job at the back of the pack, holding up Chef.
This time, Christopher Smith does push Shango Fett out. And he's going to back way, way up.
And Chef caught for a track cut, so he will go off. So now a power jam situation for Shango Fett and the St. Louis Gatekeepers.
This time, Rick Lawson taking on Shango Fett. Not quite able to hold him.
Shango Fett calling off the jam after picking up 4 points. That's the defender going arguing for a 5th point. He did pass Powder earlier on in the pack. And now we're going to have a official timeout, it looks like. So we'll do some more announcements. Also, don't forget, we've got a merchandise table over there. We can buy lots of great merchandise. Also, you can get in on the 50-50 raffle drawing that will take place at halftime. Still time to get tickets for that. Tickets are $1 a piece, or $6 for $5.
Looks like we are starting again. Magnum PIMP taking the line on his own, taking on Chuck Best and Christopher Smith, but he manages to push through lead jammer Magnum PIMP. Gatekeepers are going to move to the side and just let him work on Chuck Best and John Weichel on his own. And they're going to need to let him go not to violate the foot rule. Magnum getting pushed out of bounds by Chuck Best, but does call it off as he is getting pushed out.
So that will be a 10-point jam for Magnum PIMP as he calls it off as he goes out of bounds.
Good strategy there, because I think Chuck would have just backed him up, and that would have wasted a little bit of time. So he's going to freshen up the line here and put the Botcher's prime out.
That was a good move. Take advantage of the situation. Now we'll start. We'll still be jammer up to start. Hopefully grab lead jammer here quickly and score some more points.
Well, the way the Botcher's prime is skating today, that shouldn't be any problem. Keith Frazier back on the line for Magic City. He and Dyer and Chuck Best taking on the Botcher's prime. Nice job there. The Botcher's having to jump back up. And he does pick up lead jammer. Keith Frazier backing everybody up again. Magic City forming their line, trying to keep Prime back until they can get their jammer back. Prime getting a big push from Keith Frazier. Frazier trying to get him out, but he manages to stay on his skate. Mike Howard back in the pack for Magic City and battling Wrecking Ball at the back by taking a big hit.
Meanwhile, that will be a grand slam for the Botcher's Prime. Gatekeepers taking full advantage of jammer penalties on the part of Magic City so far here.
Botcher's Prime running into a problem now with Magic City in the back. They're following a huge wall. Basically using the Gatekeepers to push their wall further. Oh! The Botcher's Prime getting a big hit by John Weichel. It looks like he is going to fall off with the jam.
And Prime was caught unaware by that one. He took a hard hit. So meanwhile, the lead now 46-8 in favor of the Gatekeepers. So 8 more points on that jam for the Botcher's Prime.
PJ Hinkley up to the line for Magic City and what looks like Shango Fett, if I'm not mistaken.
He's a crafty one hiding there in the pack, Shango Fett.
He's hard to spot. He's going to get a big push up from Christopher Smith. Christopher Smith forcing him to back up. But coming back around and taking on number 5, Mark Lawson. TJ Binkley, lead jammer for Magic City. Binkley patiently working his way up to the back of the pack. Tango Fett trying to find his space. Double XL doing a great job with Sweet Tooth of blocking TJ Binkley, and Binkley will call out that jammer.
So it looks like 2 points for Magic City there. That'll give them 10. So now number 88, Short Knox, takes the line for the Gatekeepers. And it looks like Jeremy Strecker back on the line for Magic City.
Magic City holding a 3-point line to the front. A lot of pushing and shoving that happened. Wow, Rifle trying to take on.
Short Knox so fast around that outside line. Meanwhile, Street is going to have to reset as he goes out of bounds.
Street taking on Matt King-Kill. Matt not quite
Matt King-Kill doing a great job forcing him out. Meanwhile, Jeremy's going to take a breather. Meanwhile, Short Knox picks up 5 points in a grand slam.
Street waiting on Short Knox to come around. Looks like we're going to see a little jammer-on-jammer action. Street trying to play defense at the same time. Keith Frazier trying to block him out. And Mark Lawson manages to push him out.
Neil's up experience with a nice hit on Street. Meanwhile, Short Knox with another 5-point grand slam. That was very, very physical. So, a 12-point jam there for Short Knox takes the score to 58-10 in favor of the St. Louis Gatekeepers with just under 20 to go here in the first half.
With TJ Binkley up against Magnum PIMP, I'm really interested in this matchup.
Yes, TJ Binkley looked amazing at spring roll just a month ago, 2 months ago now.
TJ Binkley taking a lead jammer spot on the inside, just doing an incredible job getting past that Gatekeepers line. Getting past double XL like that is just not easy at all.
Magnum PIMP finally able to complete his initial pass, but TJ calls that jam off after picking up 4 points.
You know, I've been talking to Binkley a lot about his jamming because he's traditionally a blocker and does an excellent job at that. And he just seems to really be enjoying jamming. He's very good at it. He's very patient and cognizant of what's happening around him.
Well, sometimes that blocker's mentality will really help you out because you kind of know what to expect from the opposing team's blockers because you've got that same desire, so you know where to go and kind of a little more ability to anticipate what's coming at you.
Definitely, it's going to keep happening right in front of you. It's like the doctor is flying up against, trying to see who that is, number 27, Mike Bratz.
Meanwhile, the doctor's flying is their lead jammer.
Bratz looks like he's taking on Greg Zeppelin at the front there and having a really hard time getting past him.
So we got a bridge right now that's spanning practically half the track.
Mike Bratz just patiently waiting for his time, getting around, and the doctor's trying to call out that jammer.
So I believe 4 more points for the Gatekeepers. That takes us to 62-14 as Shane Goffett takes the line for the Gatekeepers.
Looks like Jeremy Strecker out there as well, and we're going to see Christopher Smith rejoin the pack. just jam. Shango Fett getting pushed out by number 9, Christopher Smith. Strecker still trying to find a space, and he is going to try and go around person control on the inside. Beautiful job by Strecker picking up big jammer.
Meanwhile, Shango Fett is completing his initial pass. Oh, Streak came in too hot. Slid into the legs of Double XL, and that's going to go for a low block. So now a power jam opportunity for Shango Fett and the St. Louis Gatekeepers. The Gatekeepers also enjoying a 4-on-3 pack advantage.
Well, you could see Streak trying to call it off as he went down, and it just wasn't soon enough.
Yeah.
Shango having a tough time. He's up against Christopher Smith and Mike Fowler there, but he does manage to battle his way through. Mercy control waiting for him.
Oh, big hit by Double XL.
Mike Fowler trying to take him on, but he manages to squeeze around the inside, pick up 5 more points. Looks like we have a penalty on the Gatekeepers, number 1, the Saints. And Shango Fett is just going to ride this power jam out as long as he can.
So now a 4-on-2 pack advantage in favor of Magic City.
Jeremy Strecker back in the pack and taking on number 73.
Yep, there's no lead jammer since Streak was lead jammer when he got sent to the penalty box, so this jam will go the full 2 minutes. Lots of whistles. We got a revolving door going on over the penalty box right now.
Strecker staying on his feet, but not quite managing to stay in bounds, and that jam is over.
But not before the Gatekeepers put up 20 points on the board. 82-18 now the lead. Sorry, 86. So a 24-point jam by Shango Fett. So now it's going to be short knocks on the line against TJ Binkley. And now we're going to have a timeout by Magic City. On Lindbergh.
If you pay him on up, he might show you his piercings.
Maybe. Yeah, buy me enough drinks and that's a distinct possibility. So a 3-on-2 pack advantage to start our jam here for the Magic City Misfits as TJ Binkley on the line against Short Knocks.
Alright, so here we go. TJ Binkley trying to push his way through. Short Knocks running right up against Keith Fraser. Check pass John Michael. TJ Binkley, lead jammer, just barely making it past the Gatekeepers on the inside.
So there may only be 2 Gatekeepers out there, but I found as Zombie Jesus and Blood Zeppelin, they are still a handful. TJ's going to pick up 4 points and call that jam off. That takes Magic City to 22 points. So Magnum PIMP now takes the line for the Gatekeepers.
Mike Bass out on the line. Magnum PIMP running right into the back of Mike Cower, having a tough time getting around that corner. But he is your lead jammer.
I'll tell you what, in one-on-one situations, I don't think there's anybody in the game that can stop Magnum PIMP. So a grand slam now for Magnum.
It is a tough thing to do. Magnum is just so patient and so consistent. John Michael knocking him over, but not out. Chuck Best letting him go, avoiding that penalty. And Christopher Smith rejoining his pack from the penalty box. We now have an empty penalty box to the novel idea. Magnum picking up 5 more points on his way through.
Meanwhile, Magnum just knifes through that Magic City pack and picks up another 5-point grand slam. This is an even strength grand slam.
Chuck Best laying one on
So now the Gatekeepers have broken the century mark with a little over 12:30 to go here in the first half. 105-26 the score. So the Dodgers prime now on the line.
A lot of pushing and shoving happening once again. Right here, Strecker looking for a hole, talking to Christopher Smith, and he doesn't really have it. He's going to try and come around on the inside. Meanwhile, the Dodgers prime picking up an Jammer. Jammer Strecker back on his wheel as he comes around looking for a hole. And he's going to look for it.
That's going to be a 0-0 jam. Haven't seen any of those tonight. In fact, I believe that's the first one we've had.
And the Dodgers prime coming up against the back of Keith Frazier, I think, just kind of assumed that he was going to stop that right there and reset. And it's one of the things that makes the Gatekeepers so interesting is they really have a good feel for what's happening in the game, and they're able to make those calls very quickly.
It's going to be Shane Gofett now against TJ Binkley.
Binkley once again pushing his way past around the outside. Christopher Smith going to get him to push around. He is not your lead jammer. He's going to pick up a penalty on his way through. So we're going to have a lot of resetting in the pack here. Percy Control coming up to Incredible Hulk and Shango Fetch to try and form that line. Binkley finding his way around the inside.
So that will be a 5-point grand slam for TJ Binkley.
Gatekeepers have added another person onto that pack. Binkley taking on the Saint and Percy Control, but they are having a tough time holding him. They're going to spread that pack pretty thin, and Sweet Tooth lets him go.
Gatekeepers did a really nice job there. They ate a lot of time off that clock.
And it looks like we have a star pass. Chuck Best picking up the star from TJ Binkley, pushing his way through the Gatekeepers line. Nobody really noticed that happen. And Best managing to stay on his feet and try and get around again. Oh! Best nearly making it upright around the corner. And it looks like he blew the penalty from Incredible Hulk, so he is going to head to the penalty box.
So Shango Fett has re-entered play as the power jam comes to an end. Magic City putting some nice points on the board there. It's like 19.
Chuck Best on one skate coming up around the corner, picking up 5 extra points.
So Chuck Best with another 5-point grand slam as Magic City starting to build some momentum here.
Finally managing to push his way through the pack, and that will be the end of the jam.
Right as that jam came to an end, Chuck Best went to the back legs of the Saint. So now he's going to head off to the penalty box. So 24 points total there scored for Magic City. Makes this a 105-50 game with just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Short Knox takes the line for this power jam. Magic City enjoying a 4-on-3 pack advantage.
Magic City going to work very hard. Their defense right at the moment. The Gatekeepers slowing the pack way down, trying to give him a chance to do that. Keith Frazier trying to catch. Oh, big push by Frazier out. Manages to stay on his feet and pick up that lead jammer status, but there's a lot of time on the clock that's running down because of that.
So Short Knox taking a whole lot of abuse, but still able to do his work.
Short Knox taking a big hit from Keith Frazier.
Yeah!
Frazier having to let him go.
That was probably the hardest 5 points that Short Knox has ever earned.
You really have to stand clear of Keith Frazier now. He's a rough person to get around.
So now Magnum PIMP takes the line to continue this power jam. So a 5-point grand slam for Magnum PIMP.
GateKeepers directional play penalty, so we have somebody in the penalty box.
So Chuck Best finally clear of the pack is complete. Now completed his initial pass. And Magnum PIMP is going to call that jam off. But not before picking up 4 big points. So 9 points total on that jam. Quick strike for Magnum PIMP. With just over 6:30 to go, the score 119-50 in favor of the GateKeepers.
GateKeepers getting one skater short right now. Jeremy Stricker up against the Bachelor's Prime once again.
Oh, nice move by the Bachelor's Prime on the outside line, and he is going to be your lead jammer.
The Bachelor's Prime skating like he's incapable of falling down today.
And then when he does fall down, it's like he's going to spring in his butt because he bounces right back up.
Mike Brax trying to bomb his way through the back of the GateKeepers stop, but not able to make it. Meanwhile, the Bachelor's Prime picks up another grand slam. Taking a big hit from that King Kill.
A very big physical pack out there right now, incorporated by Blood Zeppelin and near-death experience, and then Nat King Kill, one of those really annoying jam blockers who just is always right on your hip. Meanwhile, the Bachelor's Prime, another 5-point grand slam. Mike Bratz having all sorts of trouble as Double XL sends him out. Meanwhile, the Bachelor's Prime with another 5 points, so a big jam here for the St. Louis GateKeepers.
Mike Bratz has not been able to make his way past Double XL. And Greg Zeppelin. Looks like all the packs resetting themselves. The Bachelor's Prime picking up another 5 points.
And yet another grand slam for the Bachelor's Prime.
Greg Zeppelin headed to the penalty box for a direction of play penalty.
So it looks like that's going to be a 30-point jam for the Bachelor's Prime. So it's now going to be Shane Goffett on the line for the GateKeepers against TJ Binkley from Magic City.
Magic City and the GateKeepers both have people in the box, so it looks like it's a 3-on-2 pack that's happening. Heath Fraser trying to stop Shango, but he is unable to. Shango picking up lead jammer status. Kristen Smith rejoining the pack from Magic City. And TJ Binkley finally able to break free of number 73, Sweet Tooth.
Shane Goffett trying to grab some points. And looks like he picked up 3 points there. Yep, 3 points, 152-50 now. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. A first half with not many jams. A lot of these jams have been going the full 2 minutes.
There's long. Magnum MP taking on Jeremy Strecker. Magnum coming up against, looks like number 3, Chuck Best, but Chuck not quite able to hold him. Strecker not on his tail now. Not wasting any time with that one, so we're going to see if Magnum isn't scoring any points.
City to pick up, looks like 3 points. 3 points it is. So a nice block there on the attempted apex jump. Did not allow Magnum PIMP to pick up any points.
Watchers Prime once again up against TJ Bankley. He's going to pick up lead jammer. TJ Binkley taking that penalty. Oh, it looks like he thought he might have a penalty, but he didn't. So we have full strength on the track right now. The Archer's Prime coming up around the inside, but he sneaks around the outside, getting a big help from Greg Zeppelin there for opening up that hole.
So a grand slam racked up by the Botchers Prime. Meanwhile, the Gatekeepers defense forces TJ Binkley to reset.
Botchers Prime taking a big hit from Heath Fraser, so he has to pop back up and move himself back.
Oh, almost made it. But that is going to be 5 more points, so that jam ends with another grand slam for the Botchers Prime. So it looks like we're going to have just enough time for one more jam here. 162-53 the score right now.
You hear that?
It looks like Shane Goffett on the line up against number 3 Chuck Best.
Just wait for it and Bill will do
for
it.
Magic City.
Wow, lead jammer as he zips through the pack. Such a strong bomber. When you put him in the jam, it's just crazy to watch him. Shango coming up around behind him, and Chuck Best managing to fake it out, sneaking in between Wrecking Bill and Neil. That's experience. Wrecking Bill going down. Neil giving him a push out, and he'll fall off that jam.
So that Chuck Best calls that jam off after being forced out of play, picks up 2 points. Meanwhile, Shane Goffett picks up 1, so big wood on some players tonight. So Magnum PIMP is going to be on the line to start this second half off, and he's going up against Jeremy Strecker. So we're back in action, the second half action.
Strecker coming up around Nat King Gill, managing to pick up that lead jammer status to start out this first half.
Magnum PIMP, however, able to get out immediately afterwards and is right on his tail. An even pack, 3 apiece. Very, very fast pack. And that's going to be a 0-0 jam to start the second half. Only the second 0-0 jam we've had here so far tonight.
So TJ Binkley up against the Botchers Prime once again. And it looks like it's moving a lot faster this time, if that's even possible.
Yeah, these two teams very, very fast.
So a lot of pitching is setting the Botchers Prime coming up against Mike Howard. TJ Binkley managing to pick up that lead jammer status. The Botchers Prime coming up on him very quickly. Binkley looking for his hole. And coming up against the back of double XL, and he will call off that jam as he is going down. And it looks like another 0-0 jam.
Actually, no. TJ Binkley was able to grab 2 points. 1 point for the player he passed, and then a ghost point for Neil with experience, who's doing time in the sin bin.
So we have a number of people in the penalty box right now.
So the Gatekeepers are going to have a 3-on-2 pack advantage as Chuck Best takes the line for Magic City against Shane Gofett. Yalmix has something to say to Rockety. And now Rockety's headed over to the scorekeepers. So we're going to have just a real quick referee timeout. And just like that.
So once again, we're seeing Chuck Best on the jam line. Very unusual, but sort of bulldozes his way through, getting a little help from Frazier there, and it looks like the Gatekeepers have formed the pack in front of him again. He's not finding a hole very easily, so Shane Gofett and jamming. And it looks like he is going to the penalty box.
Oh.
And we have two Gatekeepers in the penalty box.
So Shane Gofett sent to the box for something. I didn't see the call. Illegal procedure?
That's what it looked like.
So a power jam now for Magic City.
And it looks like
so a power jam for Chuck Best and a 2-on-2 pack.
Brad Zeppelin also has a penalty box for Gatekeepers. So the Gatekeepers a full penalty box. Chuck Best on a power jam, working his way through. Neil Death Experience managing to keep him back. He is going to do some of that skinny stuff, I like to call it.
So this jam is going to go the full 2 minutes since Shane Gofett was lead jam when he went to the penalty box.
Like we have a star pass happening. Jeremy Strecker taking the star from Chuck Best, trying to get around on the inside. Shane Gofett rejoins the pack. Along with Matt Kill, Jeremy Strecker trying to get past on the inside. Matt Kill not allowing him to. Strecker patiently waiting his time to get through. And Shane Gofett coming around the back of Matt Kill, managing to keep front, and that is the end of that jam.
So the score now 71, Magic City 172, St. Louis. With just over 25 and a half to go here in the second half.
TJ Binkley up against.
That's number 88 Short Knox, and he is your lead jammer.
Boy, Short Knox didn't waste any time with that one. Number 9, Christopher Smith taking out Short Knox on the corner.
So 2 points for Magic City, 3 points for St. Louis. So now Jeremy Strecker on the line for Magic City going up against Magnum PIMP for St. Louis. Magnum PIMP just knifes right through that pack, and he is your lead jammer.
Strecker managing to keep up with them, just not quite making it as fast. Frazier pushing Magnum out, and he calls off that jam right before Street gets it back.
So Magnum's going to grab 2 points and call that jam off. The Gatekeepers perfectly content to keep grabbing lead jammer and calling jams off, because every time they do that, 30 more seconds come off the clock. There is a 30-second moment between jams, but that clock continues to run. So the Botchers Prime now on the line for the Gatekeepers going up against TJ Binkley for Magic City.
Binkley coming around the outside, keeping up with the Botchers Prime. Not sure who the lead jammer is on that yet. Looks like the Botchers Prime, and that jam is called off for whatever reason.
Debaucher's Prime quickly calls that jam off.
Shango back up against Jeremy Strecker. And so it looks like we are short some players. Percy Control in the penalty box. Mike Howard and it looks like I believe Mark Lawson also in the penalty box for Magic City. So 2 and 3 pack here. Shango Parker on the inside, running up against Christopher Smith, but able to push through. Smith trying to make a hole for Strecker on the outside. Strecker coming around the inside. Remington can make that, but not able to catch up with Shango Fett. Christopher Smith picking up that penalty. Is not able to sit, so he will come back in and make his turn.
So big apex jump there by Street. Picks up 4 points. So that gives Magic City 4 points to the Gatekeepers 3 on that jam. So it's going to be Chuck Best on the line now against number 88 Short Knox. And Short Knox is quickly your lead jammer.
Chuck Best coming around the inside, taking a double XL and Percy Control. He's not the lead jammer, but he manages to make it through. Short Knox coming around trying to find the inside hole. Running into Mark Lawson, so he's not able to get it, but he calls off that jam. 0-0 jam once again.
I'll tell you what, with the score the way it is in the second half now, 0-0 jam is just as big a win for the Gatekeepers as putting points up on the board right now.
Indeed it is, and I think that's the problem we're running into is we're not able to close that point differential.
Yeah, imagine with the lead they went in with at halftime, the Gatekeepers were like, play smart, play patient, don't take any unnecessary chances.
Definitely, no problem running around the inside. Wide open hole for him. Greg Zeppelin pushing TJ Binkley back out. Binkley having to come back around.
Meanwhile, Magnum PIMP picks up that even strength grand slam. TJ Binkley now free of the pack, completing his initial pass. So Magnum PIMP picks up 4 more and then calls that jam off. So a 9-point jam for Magnum PIMP and the St. Louis Gatekeepers. That takes the score to 189-77 with just over 20 minutes to go.
Jeremy Strecker once again up against the Debaucher's Prime. And it looks like we are nearly at full strength. Magic City missing 1 person.
The second half has been fairly clean.
Compared to the first half, yes.
Yes. So the Debaucher's Prime now jamming for the Gatekeepers.
Oh!
Wow.
Debaucher's Prime getting a big loop.
So the Debaucher's Prime's going to call that jam off, I believe. Assess the situation with him once they get him off the track. Play will resume here in just a moment. Also would like to take just a quick moment to thank all the volunteers and our ref staff here this evening. Without them, these bouts would not be able to be played.
Well, EMTs are also volunteering their time, as most people here know, I hope. And we are very grateful. We don't want anybody to get hurt. We don't have to need to use our EMTs, so we're very grateful that they're here.
Meanwhile, we're back in action. Shane Gofed is going to be your lead jammer.
Chuck Best trying to get around the inside, managing to find a spot, but taking on number 24. That is not going to kill, but he manages to sneak past and try and get to the back of the back to make his scoring pass. Shane Gofed will loop around the inside and call off that jam.
So 4 points quickly grabbed by Shane Gofed there as he calls that jam off. That takes the score to 193-77. Short knocks now on the line. He's going up against Mike Bratz.
Short knocks managing to sort of plow his way through the back of that pack, but not quite able to make it. He is going to look for a hole on the inside. Double XL not able to find him when he's going to take on Mike Bratz at the back. There's going to be a lot of jammer action happening as people try and work their way up to the front. Mike Bratz making it through the pack. Lead jammer, short knocks, hot on his tail. Mike Bratz going to get a little time out of the clock before he falls off that jam.
Looking in the arm mix for some direction there.
Empty out that penalty box a little bit before you go on.
So that's going to be a 0-0 jam.
TJ Binkley once again up against Magnum PIMP.
Only improbable Hulk in a penalty box, so a 4-on-3 pack advantage in favor of Magic City.
TJ Binkley managing to make it around first, but Matt King Phil pushing him out, so he is going to back up, come back around. Excuse me, Neil Buff experience.
Magnum PIMP is going to be your lead jammer. So Magnum PIMP forced to call the jam, only picked up 1 point. So it's the Boxers Prime taking on, I believe that's TJ, is that, no, that's Chuck Best, isn't it?
That is Chuck Best, you are correct. He's looking a little bit like TJ Binkley with the beard.
Yes, yes. So Chuck Best is your lead jammer. The Boxers Prime still attempting to complete his initial pass, and that's going to be a grand slam.
Nice job there getting around Percy control. Percy trying to stop him, not quite able. The Boxers Prime not able to get around number 11. That's Andrew Dow. And so he is going to run up against the back of Jeremy Strecker. And Mark Lawson now, he finally makes it through the pack. Meanwhile, Chuck Best making it through for another grand slam pass and falling off that jam. Ooh, that's fancy footwork there, Chucky. That was my favorite.
So a 9-point pass takes Magic City up to 86. Shango Fett now on the line against Mike Bratz.
So most definitely not a finished fight here. There's 15 minutes left to go. That's a quarter of the game. John Weichel trying to open up a spot for number 27, Mike Bratz. Not quite able to do it. Bratz going down. Drives up and backing right up to try and force him to come in. Shango Fett picking up lead jammer and making his turn. John Weichel headed to the penalty box.
So the Gatekeepers and Magic City both with only 3 defenders out there. Oh, body's flying everywhere now. Meanwhile, Shango Fett picks up another 5-point grand slam.
Mike Dyer, assisted by Christopher Smith, trying to push out Shango Fett, not quite able to put past him over that line. Shango having to back up
Fett looks pretty content to go ahead and push this jam out the full 2 minutes. He's had some opportunities to call that jam off, but has not taken them. So we could see the Gatekeepers going into clock management mode as they're looking to run as much time off this clock each jam as they can.
They have the luxury of doing that at this point with such a strong lead.
The Gatekeepers, along with the amazing teamwork, are one of the most fundamentally sound teams when it comes to overall strategy. They know the situations they're in, and they know which strategy works best in those situations. And most of the time, they do a very good job executing those strategies.
They do, and I think part of that is that they communicate very well as a team.
So that's going to take the Gatekeepers over the 200-point mark, as they are now at 215 to 89. So it looks like a 10-point jam there for Shingo Fett.
Magic City trying to win group here.
More importantly, a lot of time off that clock.
TJ Binkley taking on Short Knox in the back.
Short Knox having a very, very good game tonight.
He's so fast.
He was really unhappy with his performance a couple weeks ago in the local league bout between the Primes and the Slammers. He did not have a very good evening. If we're going to immediately following this bout here, you can join us at O'Leary's, just a stone's throw south on Lindbergh from Watson, only about 5 minutes away from here. So be sure to come on down and rub elbows with the Gatekeepers and the Magic City Misfits, and who knows who else will show up there. I know I'll be there. Will you be there?
I'll be there, but only because you'll be there.
Oh.
I have
Really?
to be there, you're going to be there.
Oh, I'm going to be there.
I have to be all the places you are, that's always the cool place to be.
Well, I don't know about that, but
That's a true story.
I think it's more I tend to hang out with really cool people.
Well, see, that's what I do, that's why I'm hanging out with you. TJ Binkley, around the outside of Percy Controla, picks up that lead jammer status. Short Knox running up against Jeremy Strecker, taking a little bit of a tumble, but managing to get around.
Ooh. Man, this has been one physical game. Streak's gonna take a quick breather there as he went down hard on his back. He looks okay though.
And up he comes again.
He was, he was down there. Might as well take a couple seconds of quick breather.
Exactly. Streak's pretty smart about that kind of thing. He knows he needs to take that time and, make sure he doesn't get up too fast.
So it was 3 points for Magic City there, 2 points for St. Louis. Meanwhile, Magnum PIMP quickly jumps out, and here's your lead jammer.
Christopher Smith up to the line for Magic City to jam. Very unusual job there.
Oh!
Big hit from Matt King Show there, and Christopher Smith lands very hard.
Looking to his bench for some direction. Looks like he's content to try to run this jam the full 2 minutes. Oh, big pile up. Coming out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway.
That's what we call a mate tag,
That's
They're big
why.
tumbles.
That's why these guys wear all that gear. Lord.
I always thought it was a lot of legs flying places.
So Magnum managed to put 13 points up on the board during all that ruckus. Like that word, ruckus.
It's a new announcer word, right?
I don't know about that.
I'm going to start using it. Look at that ruckus out on the track.
I'll tell you what, it's really good to have U.S. Marshall back in the house. Man, we missed him. Over there with his megaphone.
So our jam is underway. Binkley versus Prime. Double XL trying to block TJ Binkley. TJ Binkley not having any of that, picking up lead jammer status as he comes around. It's going to come in pretty hot, but look for a spot to go around, and he's going to call off that jam. 0-0 on that one.
Actually, no, the Dodgers Prime was able to pick up a point.
Once again, Chuck Best up to the line against Shango Fett.
I'll tell you what, the whole jamming core of the Gatekeepers having a very nice evening tonight. They've racked up a lot of points.
Shango having a tough time taking on Streak and Mike Power along with Michael Dyer. Chuck Best picking up lead jammer status while Shango is still trapped at the back of the pack here.
And Shango being sent off. I didn't see the call, but now Magic City is going to have a power jam.
Looks like they're going to call off that jam and reset. Let's see who they put into that power jam. Looks like it's going to be Binkley once again.
Did not see the call there, but Shango Fett taking a seat in the sin bin. So that's going to give a power jam, and now we'll have some B-team action tomorrow at the St. Louis Stadium.
Binkley is taking on Double XL and Magnum. On the inside, he manages to pick up that lead jammer status without any trouble at all. Greg Zeppelin rejoining the pack as Shango Fett watches from the penalty box.
Magnum PIMP now out there as a blocker on this power jam.
Binkley getting beat up pretty badly there by Greg Zeppelin and Matt Shanko, but he manages to push his way through for another 5 points. Strecker trying to help him out, stretch out that pack. Everybody trying to reform back a little bit further. Double XL taking a couple, Greg Zeppelin backing up, forcing Binkley to recycle to the back of the pack, and they push him out again. And he is going to call off that jam.
That jam's going to put Magic City at the 100-point mark. So just over 8 minutes to go here. The score is St. Louis 231, Magic City 100. You never know. We broke the scoreboard.
Look what you guys do. Strecker being pushed around very severely by Sweet Tooth and he manages to squeeze through lead jammer. Trying to call off that jam before saying that takes the back of the pack.
So it looks like 2 more points for Magic City.
Come on, Knox.
So next up on the line, can't see who's hiding back there. I think it might be Short Knox. It is Short Knox, and he's going up against Chuck Best.
Ooh, Chuck Best getting a big push out from real-life experience. Nobody threw the pack yet. Short Knox getting a push out from Christopher Smith, and he is not through the pack yet. He's having a tough time.
Wow. So with just over 6:30 to go here in the second half, Magnum PIMP has taken the line. It looks like he's going up against Ted Drew. That's number 27, Mike Bratz.
Looks like we have many enough experience in the penalty box. Not totally sure what the call was on that. Back blocking. Thank you, Spencer Pender.
Here we go.
Right away, a little jammer on jammer action in the back there. Mike Bratz takes on Magnum PIMP. Bratz not able to make it through that front line. PIMP also stuck behind Magic City, so we have two conflicting schools of thought. Bratz taking a big push out, giving Magnum the space that he needs to come around the inside, picking up that lead jammer status. Bratz resetting to take on Percy control. And Tango Fett. Oh, excuse me. That's the sink.
So Magnum PIMP is your lead jammer. After all that, he's going to call the jam off. He picked up 4 points on the first scoring pass, though. So now the Boxers Prime on the line will be taking on TJ Binkley.
Looks like we have a little bit in the panic happening. The gatekeepers in the penalty box. So it looks like only Matt Kingkill out there taking on TJ Binkley. Does a great job for just being by himself. TJ Binkley, though, managing to sneak around the outside. The Boxers Prime now released from the penalty box. And he is going to swing around the inside. Andrew Dahl picking up a penalty for that. Meanwhile, TJ Binkley pushing and shoving his way through, and he will call off that jam. But not before picking up several points on his way through.
So just under 4 minutes, 4:30 to go. Magic City picks up 3 points on the board on their last jam. Shango Fett going up against Jeremy Strecker. And
Jeremy inside to pick up that lead. Jammer Silas looks like a big tangle up right here on the second turn. Everybody up and out. Shango Fett heading to recycle to back of the path. Meanwhile, Strecker getting a big push out in the same spot and has to back up. Percy,
You got Percy.
Strecker making him speed up. And he will get through and call off that jam.
You did that one?
So I believe 4 points there for Magic City. Yet more time runs off the clock. Now under 3:30 to go here in the second half. Gatekeepers up 235, 109. Short knocks on the line. Against, I believe that's number 9, Chris Smith.
There's Chris.
Nice knock.
Normally sees blocking duty, has done a couple jams so far this evening.
He has jammed one other time. But this is only his second time up to the line. He is trying to navigate his way around Wrecking Bill and dredge up one, and he does make it.
So 4 points. Sorry, 5 points. The grand slam scored there by Short Knocks.
Magnum PIMP TJ Binkley once again to jam.
Time continues to tick away on the clock. Under 2 minutes to go now. Magnum PIMP is your lead jammer.
TJ Binkley not wasting any time catching up with him. He's only a quarter of a track away. Magnum PIMP coming up against the back of Streak and Mark Lawson once again, and he calls out that jam.
Well, no points awarded, but more time off the clock.
Mike Keller up to the line to jam against the Buccaneers calling. We've seen a lot of Keller up on our jam line tonight.
Yeah, this jam could very well be the last jam of the night.
It looks like there was a switch with Christopher Smith back up on the line.
Yes.
Christopher Smith getting down low, coming around the outside, coming around Bud Zeppelin, and he picks up lead jammer status.
So we'll see as we are now under 1 minute. Remember, the jam will continue until its conclusion, even if time runs off the clock.
This will most likely be the last jam of the night.
Wow.
Jesus, Bill. Oh, nice.
We may be in the last minute of play, but these two teams don't care. They're still playing like this game just began.
That's part of the reason I think that they are so highly ranked.
The Bachelor's Prime almost takes a seat here in the announcer's booth. In fact, she's also going to clean one of her players up.
Everybody chips in.
As long as she's not licking him, that's
They're a pretty close team. All right, TJ Binkley, Mike and PIMP, lead jammer as it comes around the inside. Binkley sweeping around first to control on the outside, Magnum calling off the jam.